Jeju Island. Bright yellow flower fields, secret waterfalls, and a calm, playful energy we felt from the moment we landed. It may just be our favorite place in Korea. Hi, we're Gabby and Javi, and we've been exploring Korea with our 2 toddlers and a baby. From Seoul to Nami Island to Busan, we've been on the hunt for the most family-friendly experiences and sharing everything we learn along the way. Everything's linked below to help you with your planning, including our free travel guide and a Google map with all our favorite spots. Let's jump in and explore Jeju. As soon as we arrived in Jeju, we noticed a slow, peaceful pace and soft ocean breezes. The island has a certain charm and playful character to it that's hard to put into words, but you feel it immediately. We decided to stay at the Hae for this chapter, and it really was a wonderful place. There was plenty of room to unwind after busy days exploring with the kids. We had our own backyard, a private pool, and a little spa, all with views of the ocean and Seongsan Ilbang crater nearby. Waking up here felt very special, and we'd highly recommend it. Before we dive into our highlights, one practical tip. Renting a car here is almost essential. The island is spread out, and with little ones, having a car just made everything so much easier. We've linked the rental that we used down below. One of the places that surprised us was the maze park. A beautiful garden, but it has a playful twist. There are different types of mazes here, large hedge mazes, smaller puzzle-like paths, and winding trails through greenery. It felt like nature mixed with a giant interactive playground. Which way, Carla?
No.
We have to find a different way.
Okay.
Left.
Scattered throughout the park, we also noticed a few of Jeju's iconic Dol Hareubang statues. These are stone grandfathers made from volcanic rock, and they're traditionally placed around the island to protect villages and bring good luck. If you've been following us, you know food is always part of our adventures, and Jeju did not disappoint. We popped into a local off-the-grid Korean barbecue spot for lunch one day, and it was so delicious. We love Korean barbecue, not only because of how good it tastes, but also for the interactive element. Kids just love watching the grill and are so entertained anytime food is cooked right at our table. It was casual, interactive, and absolutely delicious, the perfect way to recharge between adventures, and the food here was just excellent. If you're heading to Jeju, you may have heard that the island has some great natural waterfalls. We wanted to check these out for ourselves and see how doable it would be with 3 kids. First, the Sojeongbang Waterfall, a smaller but charming fall right by the coast. This one was pretty easy to access with a stroller for most of the way, but eventually we did reach some stairs and had to leave our stroller behind, carrying the kids for the last stretch. Though. Next, we headed to the nearby Jeongbang Waterfall, one of the few waterfalls in the world that falls directly into the ocean. The view was incredible. This one was a bit more challenging for the kids though. There were stairs and uneven rocks, so strollers weren't allowed. In spring, the bright yellow canola fields are impossible to miss. These were in full bloom when we were there in April, and they stretched across the landscape in these vibrant waves of yellow, with the ocean breeze in the background and the sweet scent of the flowers in the air. It's one of those things that really captures Jeju's charm. One of the best meals in Jeju was when we treated ourselves to a special meal at Mr. Crab's Seafood. The restaurant surprised us, not just because the food was great, but it's also a very family-friendly spot, with a kids' play area and walls covered in doodles and drawings. Hola, crabs! The food was incredible, especially the king crab, and it was the perfect way to relax and enjoy a memorable meal at the end of our trip. Thanks so much for joining us on our Korea with Kids series. We hope you're inspired to explore Korea with kids. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. We'll see you soon. We're heading to Morocco!